my prediction for the Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. fight is that Devin Haney is going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out. I'm going to put money on it, people. Next week, I'm going to show you the tickets. And I think so only because we all seen Devin Haney go hit the canvas by Ryan Garcia. His chin has been tested. Devin Haney's chin is terry cloth. This is Cruz Boxing Score Card. Welcome to the 26th episode of Cruz Boxing Score Card. It's your boy, Cruzito el Vago.
And it's your boy, Henry. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that button at the bottom. You already know.
Smash it. Hit it. Henry, this past weekend, we had a rematch of the century for England. For England. Something generational. Henry, how'd the card go down?
Unanimous decision. And I gotta say, it was a great fight. I loved it. It was completely one-sided. Howard Foster had a 119-107. John Latham had a 116-110. And Marcus McDonald had a 118-108. It was a great fight. Honestly, Chris Eubank Jr. did not look good at all. And he got knocked down twice on the 12th round, which was incredible. Honestly, I thought he was going to go down the first fight. The second one, I was flipping out, and I loved it. And I agreed with the scoring of Howard Foster, 119-107. That's how I scored it. Yeah, completely one-sided. I gave Chris Eubank Jr. the first round. That was it. He was just more active, and he threw more punches. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. What did you got?
You know, I'll tell you this much, man. John Latham's let me down. 116, 110. What are you doing? What are you doing? What fight did you see? Because that 116, 110 is diabolical. It is diabolical. I don't understand how you could score that fight. I had it one-sided, 120, 106.
120, 106.
Yeah, wow. 108. Well, 108 would be the 12 rounds. Would be the 12 rounds minus the 2 knockdowns. 106. Eubank was not there. He didn't come in as hungry as he did his last fight. You know, let me tell you, Henry, Conor Benn, homeboy, was dictating the fight. He was a bully. He was bullying the whole fight. Even when they were clinching and the ref was like stopping them, he was like pushing him off him. Like, what's up, son? Conor Benn had the harder punches, you know.
I think he's a more skilled boxer than Chris Eubank
Without
Jr.
a doubt. Without a doubt.
I liked him in the first fight.
Without a doubt.
You know, they're way more skilled. I loved it. I think it was a good fight. Great redemption fight for Benn to get back the W.
For him and his father.
Yeah, facts.
He dominated the whole fight. He dominated the whole fight. He looked amazing. You know, he looked amazing. And I'll tell you this much. Eubank, I knew Eubank Jr. was gonna lose. I knew it. I'm telling you, people. All right, so my last
prediction. Did you know
prediction,
when 50 Cent walked out with him? Because we all know 50 Cent just walks out with loses. You know? Just saying.
My prediction was a tie, which I was way off. Way off. I gave Eubank Jr. more credit. Here, check out my betting receipt right here. And then I actually put money on Benn because that's who I wanted to win, selfishly. And this is right here. Now, I did win some money because I bet on Benn, right? I didn't make as much because I bet on the tie. But what's next, Henry, for Conor Benn? Who do you want him to face?
All right, so after seeing a few things going around on social media, I would love to see him fight Ryan Garcia at 147. I think that would be a great fight. It's going to be, you know, USA, UK. I'd love to see that happen. In the UK, too.
No.
Yes.
No, UK.
Yes.
USA.
Yes,
you know, once the fight ended and when Conor said, this puts the nail in the coffin on the beef with Eubank family, and he'll never fight them again. I'm like, damn.
I want a trilogy, though.
Bro, give the people what they want. They want the trilogy.
It's all
People
about the
want
money.
the trilogy. It's all about the pounds, not the dollars, Henry. If he's not going to fight Eubank Jr. again, I don't blame him. Going up to 160 and staying at 160 when you're a 147, they're wanting to be a champ at 147. It's like, come on, it's over. You already did what you didn't want to do. I'm assuming this is one of the best paydays Conor Benn had in his whole fighting career. So for him to just turn the page, I understand. Who I want next for him depends on what happens this weekend, Henry.
Really?
Because I want him to face the winner of the Devin Haney Norman fight.
Really?
And yeah,
I don't know,
brother.
honestly, bro.
That's the best of the best at
I mean,
147.
Yeah, I get it.
Come on, bro.
He could fight Romero.
You know, Rolly fighting Rolly.
He could fight Rolly.
Rolly's such a clown. Sometimes I can't take him seriously, but he's so talented. He's talented.
He's a special individual.
He is very special. Not like yellow bus, short bus special.
Not the sharpest knife in the cabinet.
That's
what we could say.
There it is.
Yeah.
But that's who I want next. That's what I want with Conor Benn. I think Eubank is getting on the older side. I think maybe he'll hang up the towel. If he doesn't hang up the towel, then make this trilogy happen. Now, sign the dotted lines.
Word.
Coerce the Benn family to do it. Henry, what's next?
Yeah. So what we have is we have Sam Gilly versus Ishmael Davis. Ishmael Davis won by unanimous decision, where John Latham had it at 115, 114, and both judges, Mark Bates and Howard Foster, had it at 115, 113. So I had the fight at 116, 112. So I even gave him more rounds. I thought Davis just looked way better than Gilly.
Yeah.
That's it. Gilly did not do well. We knew it was going to be a pillow fight when we saw their knockout ratios. Sam, they don't have knockout power. So, but listen, it was a good fight. These guys have skill. Like, they know what they're doing. But for the super welterweight division, I don't know. They're not top 10. They're not top 10. I'll tell you that.
They say style makes fights, and their styles made the fights. They were talking about this could rival Fight of the Night, right? I don't think it did, but I think it was the second best fight of the card itself. And Davis was the underdog. Gilly was supposed to win this fight, I think.
Don't get me wrong. He had a couple good shots. He missed more than he actually got, and Davis was just landing more.
Without a doubt. I had the same. I had Davis throwing more. He hit more. He landed more. He made Gilly miss, and it was embarrassing for Gilly to miss because he was just missing, and he was making those angles. He has great footwork. I think Davis, compared to both of them, he had the better footwork, and he was creating these angles where he was slipping away from those punches from Gilly. So he missed, and it was like, whoa, I can't believe he missed that. Davis was changing levels. He was countering well. He was accurate when he was hitting. Gilly threw, I think, 5 low blows below the belt in this whole fucking ring. He could not adapt. How can you throw 5? 5. And I don't think he got 1 point taken away for all 5 low blows. He couldn't adapt. He had his moments, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't hurting Davis, which was like the biggest part of it, right? Gilly was hurt by the body shot in the 9th, and after that, I was like, it's basically over. It's over for him, and I don't think Gilly had it that night, even though he was the favorite. I'm not like a big fan of like seeing who they're gonna fight next. They should definitely just run it back. The judges had it 115, 113, 2 of them, so just run it back. Run it back, Henry. Who do you think they should have next?
These guys, I feel like, have no shot on anyone that, like, the guys that I want to see fight would destroy the both of them. We're talking about Virgil Ortiz Jr. and his boots, like, you know what I mean? Fundora.
Sebastian
like,
Fundora.
No, bro, like, these guys would destroy the 2 of these guys. It would be a slaughter. You could run it back, but I don't know who they could fight to really put Davis on the map or Gilly on the map. You know what I mean? True. Even though they're considered top contenders in the UK, right? But overall in the world, they are not. They're not even in the top 30.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I'm not. Whatever. Whoever they fight, whoever, I don't care. But they should just run it back because that was a pretty good fight. It wasn't the best fight, but it was a good fight. The next fight that we want to talk about is Richard Riakporhe versus Tommy Welch. Henry, this fight was stopped in the second round by TKO. Welch went down 3 times in the second. Now, what were your thoughts about it, Henry?
Welch gave up as soon as he walked into the second round. You could see it by the look in his eyes. He was like, "Mommy, I want out." My man, bro, like he got hit,
No,
he got
Daddy,
knocked out.
no.
Like that first knockdown, it looks like he fell.
He
Like,
went like, oh.
Yeah, nah, he was done for, bro. He was done for, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, come on. But yo, that dude, how do you pronounce his name?
Riakporhe?
Dude's huge, bro. Guy looks like a football player, bro. Like,
bro, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Wilder. Like the skinny legs and the haymakers he threw. Yo, this guy's right hand is a problem, man. This guy's right hand is a problem.
I don't know. He ain't no Wilder.
He ain't no Wilder. I mean, come on, man. What's his freaking record? What was his record? 19 and 1. He's got a loss, right, with 15 KOs. That was before the fight, but that's not bad. That's
before the fight, it was 18-1 and 14.
18-1 and 14. So that means he's got 75% knockout ratio. That's a good number. That's a great number.
I had 100 when he was at 20 fights.
He was at 100.
He was at 100.
I said glimpses of Wilder.
Negative, sir. Negative. I don't agree with you.
The court's out. The jury's out, and you're wrong, Alex. You're wrong, Cruz.
Yep.
God damn it, you're wrong.
But I mean, and again, like I like seeing heavyweight fights for these reasons because like it's always a knockout or you just never know what's gonna happen, and it's such a small division. So like these guys, they have high knockout ratios.
Yeah,
you never know.
You never know. That's why you gotta love the heavyweight division because they be just throwing haymakers. The fatties of the fats, they be winning. The 6-pack fucking muscular bodybuilders to be losing. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen in that division. Which I love. I love the curveball that life throws in that division, Henry. I do. But I want to talk about the next fight, Henry. Now, this fight was not too bad. This fight was Adam Azim versus Kurt Scoby. Kurt Scoby, the only American. Was he the only American? I think he was the only American on the card. Everybody else was from the UK. Let me just verify Kurt Scoby. He was the only American on the fight card, and I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him before he stepped into the ring, but after the fight started, that shit was like, okay, never mind. What were your thoughts, Henry?
My thoughts is Azim is a fucking problem. That's my thought. Dude's nice. Bro, he hit consistently hard throughout the fight. Like, consistently. Like, I'm like, oh, bro, like, this guy, if he gets a little faster, nobody's going to want to go near him. Maybe right now nobody wants to, because that fight was like, oh, like, all right, who's Scooby-Doo? Like, who are you? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what he made him look like, right?
Bro, Azim's a ghost. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. And he looked really good, and he's a problem. He's a top contender, I think, at
140.
At 140.
Yeah,
he's up there.
I agree.
You know what I mean? How do you think he did this fight? What are you thinking?
All right. So for me, the fight was good. You know, Azim dominated. His jab is solid. That jab is masterful. It's beautiful, stiff. Was landing with his mechanics, the way that he's throwing punches, the fundamentals that he had it was an art show today. It was like going to a museum watching this guy fight. He was really, really good. I think he used his reach. He definitely used his reach to his own advantage. He outclassed Scoby. He frustrated him a whole bunch of times. I think he has it, Henry. I agree with you. I think homie has it. I think he could go far in boxing. I really do think so. And I want him to fight top tier contenders. And the next fight that I want him to have is against Richardson Hitchens.
Really?
That's the next one. We're talking about top tier Richardson Hitchens. That I think Azim will have the biggest test to see if he could step up, because Hitchens got power too. The way he knocked out Kambosos the last fight was beautiful. Body punch. Azim throws. Do you see how many body punches he landed?
Yeah, it's
In like
true.
the later rounds, I was like, why is Scoby not going down? Scoby,
Richardson Hitchens?
bro, that would be a great fight.
Honestly, I think that Hitchens would beat him. I want to see Azim fight somebody else that is
that he could beat,
like a stepping stone fighter.
Fuck that. Nah.
No. I'm telling you, you want to know who I want him to fight?
Who?
Barboza, Arnold Barboza Jr.
Okay.
Okay, so if he beats him, because he's a good fighter.
He's great.
He's a good fighter, and he's been fighting a lot of UK fighters, so he's used to fighting UK guys. Let's make that fight hype. Make that fight, and then if he beats him, then yes, let's put him up against Hitchens to lose. You know, because
I think he'll have trouble with the top tier at 140. Like we're talking about Teofimo
or even Subriel Matias.
Matias. That dude is built.
I think Hitchens is better than Matias.
Without a doubt.
Right?
Without a doubt.
But you know, if we go based off
Brooklyn,
what
let's go.
see, if we go based off what we're seeing, Matias is still considered like on. I want to shout out. Obviously, we're not sponsored by them, but we do use them. It's Boxing Rec. Boxing Rec has them.
Box Rec.
Has Teofimo's 1, Subriel Matias is 2, and then Richardson Hitchison at 3, and then Azim at 4, and then they have Arnold Barboza at 5. So let them fight.
Yeah, let them fight, and then
let them fight.
Winner. Yeah, I think.
I'm just saying.
That's good. That'd be good. I mean,
I think Hitchens would wash the floor with everybody that's in the top 5 right now.
You know, they're talking about Keyshawn Davis going up to 140. He didn't make weight the last time because he was at 135. Remember, Henry? Mm-hmm. He had that whole issue where he wasn't professional enough to stay at 135. He got his belt taken out. Yeah. Not vacated. It wasn't vacated. He got his belt taken away. You was your bad boy. You was being your bad boy. You got your toys taken away.
Stupid.
And now he should be moving up to 140, because if you can't make weight at 135, look at what Ennis Boots did. You know he's having trouble at 147. So what happens? He got to move up to 154. He has a great showing at 154, and you know I think he'll be a problem at 154. There's gonna be a lot of problems for him at 154 too. But what I'm saying is, if Keyshawn moves up to 140, Azim's gonna have a problem too. Azim will have a problem against Keyshawn. Keyshawn's super talented. At Keyshawn, the rumor of the Keyshawn Davis versus Hitchison fight, I don't know who wins. I don't know who wins.
You don't know who wins?
I don't know. Keyshawn Davis is nice, bro. Richardson Hitchens is nice, dog. Both of them are super nice. And them fighting at 140, I would give the edge to Hitchens because he fights at 140. And this would be Keyshawn's first fight at 140 if they fight at 140. But it's like a toss-up, bro. They're both talented, both undefeated fighters, just like America at its finest, baby.
Yeah.
You know?
That weight division is definitely run by majority of people that are in the States.
I see what you see, Henry. I see Azim, and I see the talent. I see him going far in the boxing. Let it be. I think he could probably dominate at 147. There's not much talent there. He could probably be undisputed at 147. There's not much talent
Azim?
there. Yeah, I mean,
let him try to get a belt now.
I don't know. Bro, what do you think about him against Ryan Garcia? The way Rolly beat up Ryan, I think Azim would probably win.
Yeah, Azim looked really good, but that's why I want to see him fight Arnold Barboza.
Yeah, you got to give him. You got to
give him a stepping stone fight. Yes, I want to see that fight happen.
I got you. I agree. On to the next fight, Henry. What we got next?
All right, so we got Jack Catterall versus Ekow Usaman.
Ekow.
Well, okay, Ekow Usaman. Whatever. I haven't seen this guy fight. Fought 22 cab drivers from whatever country he's from.
What do you think about? Go ahead.
Sorry. I think it was just completely one-sided fight. Cattarall just really hurt the guy badly. And the guy was just getting beat up the whole fight. That's all I gotta say, bro. Like he freaking
Yeah.
fell out he slipped out the ring, bro. That was it for him on the
He didn't
11th round.
slip.
Yeah, you know what I
He,
mean.
he did not slip out the
He
ring.
got knocked out and he fell
He
out
got
the ring.
knocked out the ring. Let's be clear about that. Homeboy got knocked out the ring. He was sitting next to the commentators. Not sitting. Let me correct myself. Laying down right next to the commentators, right next to the photographers. It was not a pretty sight. Nobody in boxing wants to go through that embarrassment. Get knocked out inside the ring. The only people that go outside of the ring are wrestlers. It was embarrassing. But so let me tell you what I thought about this. Catterall definitely got skill. You know, he fought Josh Taylor. He lost against him the first fight. He beat him the second fight. So he's got some experience. He's 34 years old, so he's been around the block. You know what I'm saying? He has that experience behind him. He used his reach. He was staying busier. The knockout that he had in the fourth round, where Catterall, the knockdown in the fourth was beautiful. I thought it was just like so precise. What was that? I think it was a left hook, the right hook, left, because I think he's a southpaw, so it was like right hook, bang, and just hit him right in the button, went down. Once he cut his nose, I knew it was over. Once I saw the bleeding from the nose, I knew it was going to be over, because everybody knows in the world, if you are trying to work out and you got a stuffy nose, you breathe harder through the mouth, you get tired faster. Homies can't breathe through his nose. He was bleeding everywhere. I mean, don't get me wrong, Usman had some moments. You know, he did cut he cut Jack. He cut Jack on the right side of his eye. That was beautiful. He laced it up and bang, cut it. Like, you watch that shit in slow motion, the blood was squirting out, and it was good.
He lost. No. He's done for. He's retiring. He ain't coming back, Alex. There's none of that. None of that.
I'm telling you what I thought about the fight, Henry. So you better listen. You better listen and shut your mouth.
No.
And open your ears. Usman waited too long to start throwing punches, Henry. Am I wrong about this? Usman, I think he used too many feints throughout the whole fight. I mean, in the beginning rounds, he's just throwing feints. What the hell you doing, bro? Don't throw feints, throw punches. He threw more feints than punches the first 4 rounds. And then he got caught up. He's known for his tenacity. He's known for his endurance. He's known for coming back, right? You shouldn't be known for that. You should be known for starting from the get-go. Starting from the get-go and fighting that hard. I don't think he would have got knocked out of the ring if he started fighting on round 1. But Jack Catterall did knock his ass out the ropes, bro. And Henry, did you see Jack Catterall? He was worried. He was worried for homie. He got on his knees, and he was worried about him. It was a bad knockout. I think Catterall could fight Romero. That's who I think. That's what I think is next for Catterall.
That's literally what I had noted for myself as well at 147.
Because the skills, I
want to throw this. I want to throw this in there. I just want to throw this in there. Arnold Barboza beat him. Just saying. Arnold Barboza beat him. So,
I mean, I got you.
Well. Listen, Romero needs. I want to see more Romero fights. All right,
that's what it comes too. He's so fun to watch.
I want to see this goofball fight some more. So
me too. He needs to fight. Rolly, Cruz Boxing Score Card fucks with you. We like you. We want to see you fight some more. Start fighting some more, man. We fucks with you, homie. Yeah, let's talk about the next coming fights, Henry.
All right.
What we got rolling?
So what we got going on is, I think it's the event of the year. So that's the event of the end of the year, November 22nd in Saudi Arabia. We got David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde title fight. We also have Norman Bryan Jr. versus Devin Haney. We have Jesse Rodriguez versus Fernando Martinez. And then we also got Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes. Now, we were thinking that we were going to see Beterbiev fight, but he got injured and they canceled his fight. So we're not going to see him fight in this event anymore.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It's still stacked, though. All right? It's still a stacked event. So it is what it is. Yeah. What are your predictions on the main event, Alex, against Benavidez and Yarde?
Against Benavidez and Yarde. I have Benavidez winning by decision. Now, Yarde had a fight against Beterbiev, and that was, I think, probably his toughest fight he had. And he didn't last past the 8th round. He couldn't handle his power. I'm saying this because Benavidez got power, right? Benavidez is known to be a finisher. And he's known to put in the beats. Now, I'm picking decision because we haven't seen him really knock people out in his new division that he has.
At 175, he hasn't knocked down anyone.
And because he hasn't knocked people out in that division, I think the chin's a little bit stronger with the weight, right? And that's why I have him winning by decision. But I think Benavidez is coming off a win against David Morrell, who is super talented. Don't get me wrong. I think he's probably more talented than Yarde. He outclassed him. He showed him he could go the distance. He won by 12 rounds. And that's where we saw that great pull the guard down, bang, pull the guard down, bang. And that's who I got winning. Henry, who do you got winning?
I mean, I got Benavidez winning too, but I think it's going to be a split decision.
Split?
Yeah, I think it's going to be split decision. Now, hear me
That's
out. Hear me out.
crazy.
Hear me out, Yarde. Anthony Yarde, or however you pronounce it, he's got a good knockout ratio, and he's been fighting at 175. He's got 3 losses. Don't get me wrong, but he's got
Kovalev is one of them.
27 wins, 3 losses with 24 knockouts. He's got good numbers. He's got experience. He's got his workout cut out for him. I think this guy is, really good. I think it's going to be a close fight, and that's why I think it's going to be a split decision win for Benavidez.
Okay, but you still got Benavidez as winning.
Winning, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be close. But here's the thing too, though. Like, Benavidez knows that he's not knocking people out. I think he's going to try to knock this dude out. He's going to try to do what Arthur Beterbiev did, because Beterbiev got that TKO knockdown.
In the 8th.
So yeah, 8th. For sure.
I think you might be right, because David Benavidez is talented. We all know this. We've seen him fight. We've seen him take out Caleb Plant like it was easy work. He finished him. David Benavidez is one of the best stories in boxing, only because if you see the pictures of him when he was younger, chubby little shit dude, just knew how to throw hands, and look at him now, one of the best in the world. Right? I don't see him losing this fight. If he does lose this fight, which is crazy, I'm knocking on wood, would be bananas. But that's who I got. Yep. You got we got Benavidez.
We both got him, but you have him as a unanimous decision. I have split decision, and I'm hoping for a knockout, but we'll see. We shall see.
On to the next fight, Henry. So the next fight on the card that's super important, Henry, is Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney. Okay? It's going for 12 rounds for Norman's WBO welterweight title. What's your prediction, Henry?
Fortunately, Devin Haney's going to take the...
What?
Yeah. Devin Haney's going to take it. It's going to be the same usual run-around fight. Haney's going to take it. He's going to win by decision. That's my prediction. And I want Norman to win, because I want Norman to win because I'm a Haney hater, because he's a sue happy puta.
He is let me sue you. The last person was his ex-girlfriend.
Yep.
He said, I want my money back. I want my bags back that I bought you. All right, people. So what I've been doing, I know I've been looking down, but I've been looking at some stats from DraftKings. And both of them right now are at negative 110. They're even. And this is crazy. They're negative 110, so there's no underdog. You're losing betting on this fight. Even DraftKings thinks this is going to be a bad fight.
Yep.
Now,
it's Devin Haney, bro. Like, he really... Look, man, he's got great skills, but it's just his fights are boring. And that's it. And
I got you. My prediction for the Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. fight is that Devin Haney is going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out. I'm going to put money on it, people. Next week, I'm going to show you the tickets. And I think so only because we all seen Devin Haney go hit the canvas by Ryan Garcia. His chin has been tested. Devin Haney's chin is terry cloth. Devin Haney's chin. He get knocked out at a slumber party. Devin Haney needs to stop signing lawsuits and start putting his hands on his chin to protect it from getting hit. Brian Norman, he has the power to knock him out. Have you seen his knockout ratio?
Yes, I have.
20.
It's 78%.
I think anything over 75 is amazing.
28 fights, 22
knockouts.
Which is great. Don't get me wrong. Yes, this is a great fight because these guys are both ranked. Haney's number 1 and Norman's number 2. But I believe that Haney's
gonna
just
be
more skilled. He just got more skills.
He's going to be
That's
running
it.
away. I wasn't impressed from Haney's last fight, Henry. At Times Square.
I haven't been impressed with any of his fights.
I think
None
Haney
of them.
is...
Like, oh my God, Haney's such a, great. No, he's not.
True.
He's just got skill. He's got good skills. He wins fights. He's just hit softer than Malignaggi.
Which is a lot. You need to hit softer than Paul. Did you see Paulie? Did you see him?
Yeah, he's a bare knuckle fighting, bro.
Homie had an eye patch on a podcast the other day. I'm like, no.
Yeah, because he's doing bare knuckle fighting, bro. He got hurt.
Brooklyn. Now he's got like scars, and my neighbors are.
Haney needs to do something out of like Shakur Stevenson's book. All right, with what he did with his last fight. Shakur Stevenson.
Like fight somebody like
a
like a Brian Norman Jr. Henry.
Yep, and I think Haney's gonna win. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Like a Brian Norman Jr.
No, more like a Teofimo Lopez.
Brian Norman Jr. is a belt holder, brother.
I understand that. Jesus,
brother.
I'm like, where'd you go?
He's a champion. This is what you're asking. You're asking for. You got it this Saturday, Henry.
All right, we'll see. We shall see.
Brian Norman Jr. is fucking.
So who do you have? Who do you have then?
I told you, Brian Norman's gonna knock.
Say it again.
Brian Norman Jr. wins by KO, not TKO, by KO. I hope Devin Haney wears his stupid ass shoes again so he could get knocked out in those goddamn shoes, those whack ass shoes he had. Homie, please don't sue me for saying this. This is just a prediction. I don't know you. From Adam. Now I'm worried I'm going to get sued, but you're going to get knocked out, homie. You're going to get knocked out. Put money on it. Let's go.
All right. Next fight. Jesse Rodriguez versus Fernando Daniel Martinez. Who do you got?
All right. For me, Bam wins by KO. Bam, 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 bam. Jesse's this guy, brother. Henry. I haven't seen somebody like this guy in such a long time. I know he's in the lower weight classes, very, very small, very thin. But this guy is just on another level, brother. He's on another level. He's going to smoke Martinez.
I agree.
Even though Martinez is undefeated and he has a great KO ratio. Like, he's got a...
Martinez? Got 50%.
Yes.
50%.
Brother. Which is decent. That means he's not 25%er. How many? Let's look at Devin Haney's.
Let's take a look.
Let's pull out the receipts, Jim. Let me tell you, Jim.
46%. But Haney's got 32 fights, 15 KOs. This other guy's got 18 fights, 9 KOs. So yeah, I could definitely see this guy getting knocked out. I haven't seen any of his fights, but just based off of his numbers, I don't know, man.
Can you do me a favor and can you give me the knockout ratio for Paulie Malignaggi?
Yes, absolutely.
It's probably less than 40%. If it's more than 40%, I'd be very surprised. I got it up.
Oh, they changed his.
No,
they changed it. They changed it
Oh,
because
wait.
it's bare knuckle. But he's got 19%. And his photo is great too for boxing.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm fucking dying. That's what I'm
7K.
saying.
Yeah, that's bad, bro.
He's got knocked out more than he's knocked out people.
No, he's got
Brother,
more.
look at the numbers. No, you're right. He's got knocked out 5 times.
He's got more losses than he has knockouts.
Yeah,
I
okay.
agree with you. I agree with you.
I got
Jesse
Benn winning by
Rodriguez
KO.
can. Word,
I got
word.
Benn winning by yeah.
And then
Okay.
we've got Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes. I'm a huge Abdullah Mason fan. I think he beats everybody in the
He's
lightweight
amazing.
division. So Abdullah Mason for the dub for me.
By how? By KO, you said?
Yes.
Okay. This is where we will agree, Henry, and there's no bet. Abdullah Mason wins by KO. Now, the reason why I say this guy Mason, he's a phenom. He's a phenom. His knockout ratio is almost 90%, people. 90%. We just went a couple numbers. We just showed you some ratios. He's gonna dominate Sam Noakes.
Sam Noakes isn't bad though either.
Brother, Henry, I don't want to hear it. I don't know.
I'm just saying you don't want to hear it, but it's not bad because Sam Noakes got 17 fights, 15 KOs.
This is the first time Sam Noakes is fighting out of UK, Henry.
Oh yeah, he's going down.
He's fucking he's going down.
Yeah.
And he's fighting in Saudi Arabia. He's not every single fight that Sam Noakes has been in the UK.
That's na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
Bro, even though Sam Noakes is undefeated, he's gonna find out how deep the talent is.
Yeah, this guy's nice, bro.
Outside of his home.
I have to say, I think Abdullah Mason right now is like my favorite fighter, like that's up and coming right now.
Amazing. He's got so much talent.
He's so great. I think he's great, and I want to see him fight everyone in his weight division. That's like I want to see, like, honestly, like the only person, like, I'd like to see him to fight Keyshawn Davis.
That'd be great.
I want to see that fight.
There are certain fighters that I want to see too. Like Abdullah Mason is one of them on the list that I would tune in 10 out of 10 times. Even if he loses, 10 out of 10 times, I would see him fight because he's so talented. Like Manny Pacquiao, 10 out of 10 times, I'm watching a Manny Pacquiao fight. I don't care who the fuck he's fighting. He could fight fucking his grandpa for all I care. I'm gonna watch Manny Pacquiao fight his grandpa.
The only people that I could see really beating him in that weight division is Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson.
We don't talk about Gervonta. He's done. Gervonta Davis is out. He's out. He was supposed to fight this past weekend?
Yeah, and he didn't against the heavyweight. Yeah, we know.
He was supposed to fight this past weekend against Jake Paul, but then he ended up going to the strip club where his baby girl worked. Not his baby girl, but I guess his girlfriend. Yanked her out by her hair and started beating the shit out of her out in the parking lot. Apparently, quote unquote, not me. This is what Jake Paul said. And apparently there's video from the parking lot of Tootsie's where his girl was working. Listen, you put your hands on a girl, you need to get your ass whooped. If you're a boxer and you put your hands on a girl, brother, you need to go to jail. I don't give a shit. I'll tell you this much. Gervonta Davis should definitely retire. Should definitely stay retired. He shouldn't be boxing. His mind isn't there.
He's been talking about it forever, too.
There was a moment in time where Mike Tyson had to be put away. He had to be put away for his own good. And Gervonta Davis, he needs to be put away for his own good. I'm not saying to jail, maybe in a mental jail. He needs to go to therapy. He needs to fight his own demons because what he's doing is no good. But Henry, let's just talk about this news. There's just 2 pieces of news that I want to talk about. And it's not on the agenda, Henry. It's not on the agenda. Okay. First piece of news. Jake Paul's fighting Anthony Joshua. This is the best fucking news I've heard in such a long time. This is going to be Jake Paul's toughest fight in his whole career. Jake Paul thinks that Anthony Joshua is easy work.
So does Tyson Fury.
I mean, he said he's going to put $1 million on that shit. That's like 1.5 million.
He's going to put $1 million on Jake Paul winning.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, I don't give a shit what Tyson Fury says. He's a loser. Two-time loser.
If Jake Paul
Three-time loser?
beats Anthony Joshua, it's rigged, bro. It's just not, bro.
I
No,
mean,
no, but bro, if Jake Paul wins, bro, a lot of things are gonna change.
this is great news, and apparently they're chummy. I think I saw a video of them playing laser tag together. So, hey, I give it to Jake Paul for finally finding an actual active fighter who has a winning ratio and was I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. But also, this guy, Olympian, beat the man. Beat Klitschko. Yeah, beat Klitschko. Brother, this is going to be the toughest fight of his career. I don't give a shit about any other fight. Every other fight has been a bullshit fight. It's been retired fighters, retired fucking NBA players. It's all a gimmick. The only true fight that he really had was against Tyson Fury's brother. That was the only true fight. And then now, this is going to be the second true fight that he has. I give it to Jake Paul for having the fucking gall, to having the balls to ask for this fight.
He thinks he's going to beat him.
He honestly thinks he is.
He thinks he's going to beat him.
And I hope he does. And I hope
manifesting
he does.
it. He's manifesting it.
Oh, you better manifest it, Jake Paul, because I hope you win this fight.
Because it's literally a month away from now. 1 month away.
In December.
December 19th. So what's the other piece of news you got?
Okay. The second piece of news is that Olexander Usyk relinquishes his, I think it was WBO belt. Was it a WBO?
You know what? I think it's mostly they're probably trying to mandatory, because you have to realize all these boxing commissions are charging you crazy money to keep the belts too. And then they make you fight mandatory fights, and he's like, no, he's doing a rematch. No, he's not doing a rematch. He was supposed to fight what's his name that got caught with cocaine in his that he just lost.
Parker.
He's supposed to fight Joseph Parker
and Wardley. He's supposed to fight against Wardley.
So, and if the WBA or WBO, whichever belt took it away from him, doesn't find him as like a top contender in their commission or whatever, then they're gonna be like, no, we don't want him to have a belt.
I mean, people,
so much
we've
politics.
seen this,
and that's why they want to get rid of all these belts too. But it's just like there's so much politics involved in that. Like the Muhammad Ali Act. Getting taken away from, in California, which is
this is what
terrible.
I hate that Dana White and Prince Turki Al-Sheikh are championing this removal of the Muhammad Ali Act, where they have to be transparent on the fighters, on how much they make on the whole event, how much the fighter gets paid. This is just like, we look at the past. Look at Muhammad Ali. Look at Don King, how he fucked over Muhammad Ali, how he fucked over Mike Tyson. And look at Muhammad Ali. Look at Don King now. Like, he made so much money off of them. He made more money off of them than they made for themselves, which is disgusting. Yep. Which is disgusting, which should never happen. This is why I have so much trouble watching MMA, because they get paid shit. They get paid shit, and they fight like 4 or 5 times a year, Henry.
More.
They fight bro,
every 2 months,
bro.
6 fights a year.
And then they get paid shit. They get paid shit. How the hell does? And they put their
and sometimes soon you have to realize too that like if their contract doesn't cover it, they have to pay out of pocket on their medical insurance if they get really hurt.
Which is crazy. You should be automatically given medical. If you're going to be taking that much money, you need to give every single fighter a fucking health plan, all paid expenses by UFC. I know, because Dana White's a selfish motherfucker.
It's not him. He's got people he answers to too, but he created that.
He created a monster. He is the fucking head of the snake. And he's trying to do the same exact shit with boxing, which I fucking hate. I think he should stay in his own lane. I think Turki Al-Sheikh should chill out.
I think Turki Al-Sheikh is just trying to make these fights happen, and he's thinking that maybe this will work. But it's not. It's not, because all these old school fighters are still going to be like, no, don't let them do that to you. And then Turki Al-Sheikh is going to lose fighters for this. He's going to lose fighters. So
I hope so, because at the end of the day, even though he has the backing of Saudi Arabia and all that money in the world, you could pay your fighters hundreds of millions of dollars. If you're not being transparent, you're not being honest, you're not a good business person. This is why I think UFC's fighters are never going to be multimillionaires. I think, what was it? Anderson Silva made how much more money going to fight Jake Paul than he did ever in the UFC, which is fucking crazy.
Yep.
Which is crazy. This guy just got his record beaten by the most fights defending a championship in UFC history. He just got it broken by I forget his name. His name's right here. But like,
Israel.
how? Huh?
I think his name is Israel.
Some shit. And then and then he made more money on that Jake Paul fight. This is fucking sick. It's sick. It's disgusting. I think they should be ashamed of themselves. But anyways, I didn't bring it up. You brought it up.
All right.
But anyways,
But that's it.
Shit went south. But anyways, let's just circle around and tell the people, Henry, what time this fight's gonna happen on this Saturday because it's in Saudi Arabia. It's gonna be early, people.
Starts at 11 o'clock. Fights start at 11 o'clock. Main event's probably around 5 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
So you have the rest of the day to handle your shenanigans, but boxing is first. All right.
No, I gotta go to work.
Me too. Me too.
Well, you might catch a couple fights before you go to work.
That's true.
I'm gonna be at work when the fight starts.
I'm bringing my iPad to work, and I'm gonna play
Fuck that shit
right above my section, and I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm working."
Right. You better
watching
keep
the
your eye
fight
on the knives. All right, people. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, Jim. Down below is a link to our shop where you get these wonderful hats.
Yes.
Make a purchase, buy them. There's an offer code down there. It'll help us keep making some content, making great content, the ones that you like to watch. Please make sure to like and subscribe. That's all you got to do. Just smash the button below. Smash the button, follow the link, make a purchase, hook us up, right? Make it
buy something.
I mean, we only got his hats right now, but we're gonna try to roll out something else. It's winter time. The hoodie season's upon us. We might do something. But anyways, I want to thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your time with us. And don't forget to tell your mamas, tell your grandmas, tell your abuelitos, your titis, tell your primo hermanos, tell your cousins, tell your neighbor who stinks, tell everybody to watch Cruz Boxing Score Card. Peace.